Thanks to VMware and its software-defined data center strategy, software-defined storage is the big industry buzzword today. Now, certainly there's value, even great value, in abstracting physical storage into logical representations of storage, as many vendors define this new storage paradigm. And creating more fluid storage pools that can better match with the agility of a virtual server environment, I mean, that's a good thing. But finding better ways to manage storage, while it's important, it's the wrong conversation to be having. The value to a company is not in managing storage better, it's in managing information better. After all, information is what's required to keep your business running, and to have that information readily available can give you a competitive advantage. Storage is just the vessel, a means to an end. What IT's job is really all about is making sure information is available when needed. It's protected and retained according to corporate governance requirements, and it's stored in a cost-appropriate manner. And that's what will impact your business. So it's time to shift the discussion from managing storage to managing information. And that's a layer above software-defined storage. And that's what 710 does with StoreFirst EAS. It works with an IT organization's existing storage systems and with cloud technologies to get the right information into the right place at the right time for the right cost, optimizing the storage infrastructure investment and ensuring information is properly protected. And it's not about ripping out the old storage infrastructure and replacing it with a new and improved software-defined version. It's about leveraging your existing infrastructure but upping the solution to focus on a higher level, the information layer. StoreFirst EAS is 710's archiving software that acts as this information management layer. And essentially, it's a Windows file system that serves as an interface to numerous types of storage technologies, such as NAS, file systems, and object stores, as well as cloud services that use an object interface. StoreFirst EAS unifies and centralizes the hardware layer as an information management engine, providing vendor and platform independence, and it allows users to do things like transition to new storage technologies while insulating the applications from these underlying changes to the storage infrastructure. By managing at the information layer rather than the storage layer, businesses can gain more efficiency, agility, and security. For example, StoreFirst EAS acts as a gateway to the cloud, allowing IT organizations to burst into the cloud for extra capacity while leveraging their existing technology investments. And that means no need to invest into an array that tiers to the cloud or a third-party gateway. And by providing CIFS, NFS, and HTTP support for access to disk, cloud, CAS, NAS, object stores, tape, or even VTL, any application can read and write to these devices alone or in a multi-tier configuration. StoreFirst EAS file system has a sophisticated policy engine that manages replication, migration, security, and retention in an automated manner across all of these tiers. Now, in a multi-tier or multi-vendor storage environment, StoreFirst can be configured to write data to each tier, either locally or remote. And even if an entire location is lost, data can be accessed from the surviving tier for true DR with a near zero time RTO/RPO. StoreFirst offers additional features attractive to users in regulated industries, such as a warm file system that prohibits file modifications after files have been archived. And users can also set retention periods to ensure data is not deleted prior to it expiring officially. StoreFirst EAS can encrypt data before data goes to the cloud. And this is a business-critical requirement wherever compliance mandates are enforced. And because of this, even in a breach, the cloud vendor never stores unencrypted files or objects, so a breach is not even a reportable offense. And to help meet compliance measures from organizations such as HIPAA that require 2 protected copies of data in disparate locations, EAS has the ability to maintain and encrypt both local and remote or cloud copies of any type of protected health information. 710 StoreFirst EAS, used in conjunction with the cloud storage service offering, addresses user-cited concerns about adopting public cloud services. It keeps control within IT, with data management in particular, within the hands of the IT team. The software allows the IT to leverage existing investments, and it augments rather than replaces the infrastructure, giving IT a seamless archive or DR tier that happens to live in the cloud. And through its LDAP and AD integration, combined with encryption in flight and at rest, StoreFirst is secure. Trying to implement information management policy via traditional storage management practices, where, for example, maybe drives or even full systems need to be mirrored to protect just some fraction of information that lives on them, it just isn't efficient. And it doesn't protect an organization from changes at the hardware layer. In fact, anytime a change at the hardware layer is made, scripts need to be rewritten, applications need to be re-verified, and this is either a professional services engagement or a for data migration or maybe a need to perform a manual migration by copying over files. And that's time-consuming and risky. After all, storage systems were never designed upfront to provide information management functionality. They were designed to keep data available in the event of a component or even a full system failure. So it's no wonder they don't do a very good job information management tasks. The whole movement to software-defined storage is at least a good start towards shifting from a hardware-based information management strategy to a software-based one. But as long as vendors think about storage management instead of information management, it will continue to be the wrong discussion to have. No IT manager in the world wakes up thinking, I wish I had software-defined storage. They do wish that their data stays protected appropriately and available when needed. They care that it's easy to manage and that they can respond to changing application demands quickly. They care that costs are kept down and risk is reduced. They care that they're in compliance with whatever regulations govern them. And the best way to achieve these needs is with a holistic information management strategy. And that's what 710 provides with Store First EAS.